Johnny Dickens, Crystal's brother, tells me it's painful to see his sister in the shape that she's in. He recently visited her at the hospital where she's recovering from being shot in the face. Dickens sat down with me outside of his home because he says he's upset with the way that Crystal is being portrayed on social media. He says Crystal is a transgender woman who does have a criminal past, but he says her past has nothing to do with Sunday's shooting. He says Crystal did not know Gerald Lewis, the man accused of shooting her, and doesn't know how Lewis found out that Crystal is transgender. He tells me that Lewis went into Crystal's cosmetics business after seeing either her website or an ad that she posted on Backpage.com. He says Crystal told him that Lewis entered her business and asked to use the bathroom. When Lewis came out, Dickens says Lewis rushed up to Crystal with a gun. When Crystal pushed him away, he says Lewis shot her. Dickens says Crystal is licensed and certified to apply permanent makeup. He says rumors of his sister running a massage parlor are completely false.
I just want to set the record straight and just tell the world and that my sister has come a long way from where she's come, and she has made something of herself. She's a professional business owner, and she is not some sort of a prostitute that's luring people into her office.
Dickens went on to say that Crystal has been in a relationship with the same person for 20 years now. He's not sure how much longer she'll have to stay in the hospital. He says she'll have to have more surgeries to correct her jaw.
This here is Gerald Dwayne Lewis, Hebrew Israelite with Iuic, who also goes by the name Gadiel Israel. You can go through his Instagram and see this is a clear member of the Iuic. Israel United in Christ is one of the biggest Hebrew Israelite organizations right now. And these are some of the leaders here. That's Abayel of OKC. And this is Bishop Nathaniel, or Elder Nathaniel, who is their leader. And you can see some more members on his Instagram. This is Indiana. I think they were just starting to set up in 2016. These are the last posts on his Instagram, and you can clearly see him right there with the purple and gold. And this is a trans person he shot. This story has some twists because it came out that allegedly Crystal Cash, the trans person, was a business owner who was running some type of strange massage therapy out of her business. How did this guy find this business and choose or target this business? I have no clue. But he comes in to use the bathroom, allegedly comes out of the bathroom with a gun, shoots Crystal Cash in the face, steals her money and credit cards. Later on, Iuic put out a statement which said, "We pride ourselves in discipline and patience." Yeah, patience, because right now is not the time, brother. But you'll get the opportunity later. You gotta have patience. Signed by Nathaniel Ben Israel. What's very odd is that a judge decided that Gerald Dwayne Lewis is not competent for court. A judge will decide if a defendant is not competent for court if they're pretty much clinically insane or just their IQ is so low that they would have to be considered mentally retarded. So how is this man competent enough to be a part of the Iuic and be in the works? We know he's not competent to stand trial. Members that join the Iuic are not supposed to be doing things like that according to them. They'll tell you that the Lord is working with their members. What happened to the Iuic magic? It didn't rub off on this brother. What's even more weird is that Nathaniel comes out in a statement and says that Gerald was removed from the congregation months prior. But this might not be true because we have the man's Instagram account. And on May 30th, 2016, which was less than 2 months, this is barely just over a month after the incident. Yet Nathaniel's saying that he was put out months ago. But we have him with Nathaniel right here on May 30th, 2016. The shooting happened on July 10th, July 11th of 2016. But we already know ICGJC is going to say, well, they took those pictures way before he posted it on Instagram. They can say anything. That's the problem. You think they're really going to post the records that show that this brother was put out of the church months prior? Either way, this guy is the product of Iuic, and the Iuic attracted this brother, just like it attracted the murderer of Joy Morgan and other members of the Iuic that do all types of batshit crazy stuff. They spew out a lot of hatred against LGBTQ and white people, you name it. And these members are just a product of these groups. There's many situations like this, and I'm gonna be going into more of these soon, so stay tuned. San Miguel TV.